Now, with that, let's look at the first question, and this is from Nisha. Uh, Her question is pretty simple, but the answers is going to be pretty long. Okay, why do I need a lead magnet? And how do I go ahead? How do I create one? Okay, let's go through some basics 101. Okay, a lead magnet. Let me change this to something smaller. Okay. So the cool thing is you can actually draw on screen. That's a lead magnet is nothing but and something of value that you exchange uh, with your prospect's email address. Okay. So it's something of value that you offer in exchange for your prospect's email address. It's as simple as that. Okay. But otherwise, why would they want to give you the email address? Okay. So you want to create something of value so that they will willingly give you their email address. Number one. Number two, uh, okay. So there are different types of link magnets. Some that is easy for you to create. Some may take a bit more effort. For example, you can create a checklist, right? So if you're in your business and you have certain steps that you do, you can provide a checklist for them to basically use it and then to find the weakness, self-serve and find the weakness on their own, so that they are aware of this and they can reach out to you to help them. Right. Number two is you can provide, like most larger companies, a report or a guide, a state of the internet, for example, state of the marketing, for example, if somebody is in the marketing space, for example. So you can actually provide this. And these are information that other marketing people would find useful, and they would then basically give their email address in order to download this, right? Number three, you can do a webinar, right? So let's say if you're a trainer or you're a teacher, for example, and you have, you want to offer a free training, and that's how. And in order for them to attend this free training, they have to register, all right, either through Zoom or whatever it is, and that's how you can collect their email address. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. So if you say I don't want to, go through the hassle of creating a document, and I'm good at talking and I'm good at going live, then I can do a webinar. All right. So it could be a training session for free, and you advertise this, right? In your socials, or if you run ads, for example, to get people who are interested in learning something from you, or specifically something that you offer, then they will join, and that's how you get their email address. All right. And that's how you can start building that relationship with them. Right. Number four, you can, for example, um, if I do emails, which I do, you can do an email training. That means somebody signs up, and every day I will send you an email with some guides or with some tips, for example. So a 5-day email training, or 5-day, let's say, list building exercise. And every day I'll send you day one, certain tips you can do and all those things. So this one can, generally your link magnets can be evergreen. Okay. So that's one way of doing it. And number five, okay, in this case, this one, this at this level, this will be a bit more tougher because you want to communicate with people who have done business with you, right? So let's say they bought a course from you, or they bought something, a small item from you, for example. They have to give your email address in order for shipping and payment, and you basically now have the address. Now the good thing is this: while the barrier of entry is high, because that means somebody has to actually trust you to buy something from you, um, the quality of your email address that you collect, right, from sales, or either maybe even, let's say you do a challenge. Okay, so you do a 6-day challenge or 3-day challenge. It could be a free challenge, or it could be a paid challenge at $9.99, for example. And as long as if they pay money, the quality of your leads or the quality of your email address or your leads would definitely be higher, because they're already your customer, which means you have already gone through the barrier of know, like, and trust. Okay, so the next step is for you to deepen that relationship and to offer them, right, higher ticket items or higher ticket offers, for example, or make higher ticket offers to them. Okay, so These are a few that you do. Uh, to summarize is if you have content that you want to be so-called gated content. Gated content means some premium content, and you, in order to gain access, they will have to share their email address. You can use that as your link magnet. Okay, so there are a few functions of link magnets. One is you can use your link magnets to create awareness. Okay, so what do I mean by awareness? For example, let's say you're in a business of accounting, or your business of financial management, for example, and you can offer a checklist for a business owner, 10 items that you can check to make sure there's no leakages in terms of your revenue, for example. Okay. So for another one is, if you are digital, you're in the business of advising people to set up digital marketing teams, right? And you say, do an audit of all your software subscription. Okay. For example, like my case, I have a subscription for Wave.video. I've got a subscription for, at one point, I was subscription for Ecamm Live, and I also have a subscription for StreamYard. Now, all of them generally perform the same function. So and I know, okay, the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm using this to experiment and all things. But assuming if I'm managing a marketing team, and my team is subscribing to this, and obviously I wouldn't be going into details about this, so I won't know. But if I see this guy and I get somebody to perform audits, then I'll realize that, hey, why am I getting, is the team getting three different subscriptions for something that, for a service that generally the same across the board, okay, with some minor differences, but generally the same, right? So now your link magnet have created an awareness in me that I need to look into this. All right. Then what's the next step? Okay. Do I need somebody to come in to guide, or to somebody to guide, to advise me on what's the best way to set up? Because obviously now I've discovered that I'm losing money, or I'm spending too much on something that is duplicated. Okay. So those are one of the benefit of link magnets. You want to create that awareness, and from then on, now they know, or they know there's a pain. They want to look at solutions to fix it. And because you provide that, and now you're in a position of sending emails to actually build and nurture that relationship, you can put yourself in the front end, whenever they need a solution, to actually contact you, or basically get in touch with you. All right. So that's one. Number two is you want to use link magnet to segment your audience. Okay. So for example, if you have, let's say if you're in marketing, which is a big group, so you have, let's say, a video team, and let's say one is an email team, right? You want to create, for example, 10 steps to create, or 10 steps to edit video. So the folks that's doing email obviously will not be interested, but your team that's handling videos, for example, they would. So by virtue of that, you already segregated the team, right? So for example, if I'm in email, I would definitely want to look, as long as the lead magnet is useful to me, then I want to download the email section of it. I may not want to do a video because that's not my department. Okay, but the video teams will want to do video, and they won't do email. So now you are using your link magnets by creating multiple link magnets to actually offer, to segment your audience. Okay. Hi, and thanks for watching. If you need my help to set up your email marketing engine for your business, just click on the link here, and you see a list of services that will help you grow your leads and sales, and also increase your profits through emails. I'm looking forward to working with you soon.